Hi, welcome to our live lounge where we'll be discussing all things results day and clearing with you today. I'm Anna. I have just finished my third year of my maths degree and we're joined with Kiana as well.
Hi everybody, I'm Kiana. I've just finished my second year of zoology and I'm going into my third year in September.
Thank you. And we will be encouraging throughout this. If you want to leave a comment, we'll get to them at the end and hopefully be able to answer any questions that you have throughout. So if we just start off with you, Kiana, just a little bit about your experience clearing. I also came through clearing, so I can comment on my own as well throughout that. So as a whole, how was your results day experience?
Yeah, of course. So the reason that I came through clearing is because I was actually supposed to be moving abroad. My visa fell through and I didn't really know what to do with myself. Ended up deciding to go to uni at the last minute, like a week before clearing. Yeah, so I started looking around at what I was going to do. Was really nervous for results day because I knew that I wanted to come along to Lincoln, and I knew what I needed to get in, especially being zoology, with science, needing a science background and everything. So yeah, it was a very nervous time, but I was very happy when I got the grades that I needed. I phoned up Lincoln, and yeah, the rest is history. I've been here for nearly 3 years now.
Wow. My experience was a little bit different. I knew that I was coming to university, but I changed my mind and chose Lincoln at the last minute. So my results here was very scary, but a lot easier than I expected it to be in the long run. But overall, what was it that drew you to Lincoln? What was it that made you choose Lincoln as where you wanted to go?
So for me, what drew me to Lincoln in the first place for zoology was the student satisfaction. When I joined, we had really, really great student satisfaction rates for zoology. We still do now, and it actually didn't end up being my top choice coming out of clearing, but then I looked around the different campuses of the unis that I did get into via clearing, and Lincoln was so shiny, new, modern. It had that homely, sunny feel, and I just knew it was a place for me. So yeah, then I made my choice.
I know a lot of people say about the homely feel in Lincoln. Although it's a city, it's quite a small city, so
yeah.
it's definitely a nice place to be. And like the clearing process, was that how you expected it to be?
Oh my gosh, it was crazy. It's just as exhilarating as they say it's going to be, making all of those phone calls and everything. That it's all part of the excitement at the end of the day. It really is unlike anything else, but it was super straightforward. And yeah, here I am.
I think for me, it was a case of I had all my hopes pinned on Lincoln. That's where I wanted to be. So the actual clearing was very daunting. I was like, I really want to get in. I want to get in on that time. So it was a bit scary, but we got there in the end and I got accepted through that. How did you find out about Lincoln? Did you use any like specific research tools or anything like that to learn about the place?
Yeah, so for me, zoology is not everywhere. Not a lot of places actually do it. So it was looking at those kind of timetables that are put out by the Daily Mail, stuff like that, that show all the student sat and then all the grades and everything like that. And I kind of just went through and made my decisions based on those.
I think as well that visiting the campus is like a great thing to be able to do, but were you able to do that with your own clearing experience at all?
Yeah, so for me, we didn't have, back when I joined 2022, we didn't have clearing open days, which we do now. But so I actually applied to have a private tour. I brought my mum, we had a look around, and that was my first time ever stepping foot in Lincoln. And it was like a week before my course started, which was absolutely crazy. But yeah, it was super helpful, super straightforward to set up. And yeah, like I say, it made me make my decision to go with Lincoln. So it was good.
And what about if you hadn't been able to attend in person? Anything about virtual tours or anything like that?
Yeah, so we did actually look at the virtual tours before I joined. You can look around every single accommodation and it's got 360-degree tours of every room in the accommodation for every single accommodation. So it felt like I'd already been there and seen it. But obviously for me, I just wanted to come and see it in person. But obviously that's not possible for everybody. And that's why those virtual tours are there.
Yeah, I agree. I think that being able to come in person makes such a big thing. But the virtual tours are excellent and things like that. There's a lot of resources online for YouTube and everything like that that the university offers and things like that. That's amazing. Thank you so much. I'm going to ask Philippa to join in as well. Philippa is one of our home admissions advisors and she'll be able to answer a few questions there. So thank you very much. Philippa, so if someone was applying through clearing, what advice would you offer them and suggest for them to prepare?
Okay. Yeah, so great to hear your experiences, by the way, Kiana and Anna. That was brilliant to hear how positive it was you coming through clearing to us. So advice for any applicants wanting to come through clearing this year, take a look on university websites, check out what courses are vacant as well. Many universities are also advertising clearing entry requirements this year as well, which is quite new. So I'd also look on their websites to see what you actually need to get in through clearing as well. We are here at Lincoln advertising our entry criteria. So please take a look and see what you can, what grades you need to be able to get into your course here at Lincoln. So yeah, definitely have a look on the websites and then just see if if you can make those grades.
Thank you very much. And in order for someone to be applying for that, what would you suggest they had to hand? They're making that phone call. What do they need right in front of them?
Yeah, so I would, have a list of phone numbers ready. So if you're planning on calling a few universities that morning, I would have that ready to hand. It's quite quick, the process. So make sure that you're ready with those phone numbers. Go onto university websites, check out the information that you need ahead of Thursday. Have all your qualifications ready as well. If you get your results first thing in the morning from your school or college, make sure you have them to hand. Any GCSEs results that you've had as well, just have them ready so that you can give anybody who asks it the information on the phone. Also have any questions you might have as well. So, we get a lot of questions about accommodation, and we've got our accommodation team will be on hand on Thursday to answer any questions you have around that. And also the other good tip as well, make sure you're somewhere quiet and where you won't be disturbed. So, there's lots of distractions around the home these days. So yeah, just make sure that you're not in the car driving. That's a good one we get. Just make sure you're somewhere quiet and that you can concentrate and really make the most of those first couple of hours Thursday morning.
Perfect, thank you. And as well, obviously clearing isn't like for me and Kiana, everyone has different experiences. If somebody was interested in their insurance choice and wanted to attend there, what would you suggest to them?
Yeah, so there's a couple of options there. So you would have made your firm an insurance choice when you made your replies a few months back now. So if you're accepted by your firm choice, your insurance choice actually becomes invalid at that point. But, you still can come back through clearing. So if Lincoln was your insurance choice and you want to come back to us, please give us a call on Thursday and we'll be able to take a look at your application again. And I'm sure we'll be able to make you an offer back through clearing. And it'll be really easy as well because we'll have all of your information in our system and we'll be able to get your results really easily and straightforward as well. So it should be a really seamless process if you're wanting to come back to us through clearing as well. If you're unsuccessful at your firm choice, so say we were your insurance choice and you weren't successful at your firm choice, then we will already be considering your application ahead of Thursday. So hopefully, if you weren't successful at your firm choice, we've hopefully made a decision ahead of that anyway. And then when you open your UCAS hub on Thursday morning, you may have a confirmed place with us anyway. And you'll receive notification of that on Thursday morning when your UCAS hub reopens at 8 a.m. on Thursday morning.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. And if somebody didn't quite make the entry requirements, how is flexibility with things like that?
So we do apply some flexibility. So yeah, do give us a call if you're not quite sure. Please do, because we can take experience into account as well. If you've got some work experience, maybe you're a more mature applicant that's coming to us through clearing. Please do give us a call because we can be a bit more flexible on our entry requirements as well.
Perfect thing. I know that I personally didn't quite make the grades and I still was able to get a place and things like that. And it was very supportive throughout the whole system. Okay, perfect. Thank you very much. So just moving on about opportunities to visit us and as well as our accommodation. I'll speak mainly with Philippa for this. Sorry, look at the wrong section here. When people are coming in through clearing, things like that, how will they know that their place has been confirmed through this?
Yeah, so like I just said, on Thursday morning, so your UCAS hub will become available again at 8 a.m. on Thursday morning, and you'll be able to log in and see whether your place is confirmed at that point or not. Hopefully, you might already know your exam results by then as well, because a lot of schools and colleges will open really early, or they will notify you by text or email. So keep a lookout for that. But yeah, your confirmation of your place will be received through your UCAS hub. Universities will also send emails to congratulate you if your place has been confirmed, and quite often you will receive a text message as well, just to back that email up as well.
Okay, and obviously tech doesn't always go to plan. So what if somebody's UCAS hub hasn't quite updated?
Yeah, so if you log in on Thursday morning and nothing's changed, you can give us a call. If you can call our admissions team on Thursday, and we can advise you on whether we're missing something. So we might be missing confirmation of some results, and we need those final bits and pieces to be able to make a final decision on your application. Particularly GCSEs come out next week as well. So there's some courses where we require evidence of GCSEs, so nursing, midwifery, paramedic science, and there might be some applicants out there who are still waiting for confirmation of their GCSE results in order for us to confirm their place as well. So, but please give us a call if you're not sure, and we can help with any questions that you have.
Amazing, thank you. And of course, some courses might require you to attend an interview. So what if that course that you're studying requires an interview? How would that work through clearing?
Yeah, so you'll call our clearing hotline number, and one of the advisors will take your details. And if you meet the academic requirements for the course and you do require an interview, the clearing advisor will make a note on your clearing application to the interviewing team for that course, and they hopefully will be in touch the same day to arrange an interview by telephone or by Teams. So it's pretty quick on Thursday. So if you are applying for one of those courses, be prepared to have and some availability in your diary that day to be able to take an interview.
Amazing, thank you. And once the offer has hopefully come into you, how would you accept that through UCAS?
So the applicant will receive an email. So if you do get a clearing offer from us, you'll get an email from us, and it will guide you through the steps you need to take to be able to add your application in UCAS, add a choice in UCAS, and then that will get sent to us, and then we will hopefully see your results. But if we don't, we'll ask you further information to send us confirmation of your results so that we can confirm your place in UCAS.
Amazing, thank you so much. As well, obviously accommodation is something people can be very concerned about. Whether they're going to have somewhere to live is obviously very important. So how soon would they be able to apply for that accommodation through clearing?
Yeah, so we've got a lot of accommodation available, and we can guarantee accommodations in university managed accommodation for anyone that applies before the 31st of August this year. So as soon as you receive your offer email, you should be able to apply for accommodation here at Lincoln from that point onwards. And there'll be information in your offer email with information about how to do that and the details you need to be able to do that as well.
Thank you so much. And Kiana, you said that you were able to come and visit the campus. What opportunities are there for students to be able to come and look at the campus for this year as well, please?
Yeah, of course. So this year we're bringing something new in because we realise that, people want to come and see if they've chosen us. So this year, on the Thursday itself, if you call Lincoln, you get an offer and you decide, okay, yeah, I'm taking this, I'm doing this. If you want to come and see us Thursday afternoon, you absolutely can, between 1 and 3. And we also have that on Friday. And then Saturday and Sunday, we are doing 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. They're basically just mini open days. You can do a campus tour or have almost all of our accommodations open for you to have a look around. You can have a look around some of our facilities. It's an amazing opportunity, especially if, like me, you have never even been to the city before. Even just getting to see the city itself is quite important. It's a really good opportunity. It will help you with your decision, definitely.
I think it's always good to know where the nearest coffee shop is as well at all times.
Absolutely.
To where you might be staying. Okay, perfect. Thank you very much. So if we have a look at some of the questions which have been put through, somebody has asked about the adult nursing course specifically. I know a lot of the information for that will be specifically online and if you look on our website. However, is there anything else that you could share about that, Philippa?
Entry requirements will be on our website. That course does require an interview as part of the clearing process. So as I said earlier, if you do want to come and apply to adult nursing through clearing with us, you will speak to one of our advisors and they will ask you about your qualifications. And if you meet the academic requirements for the course, we will then put your details forward for interview, and you should receive a notification that day to be invited to an interview. So those are the steps for that course. The other details. Sorry, what was the exact? Can you tell me the BSc nursing course details? I don't know what else to add there, really.
So that's perfect then. Another one more so directed at you was if somebody has been offered their firm choice at university, but they have also signed up to be advanced registered through clearing, what would they need to be doing?
Yeah, so if they're confirmed at their firm choice and they want to go to the other choice, then just make sure that you're meeting the clearing entry requirements for that course before you release yourself from that offer. So if your place has been confirmed, you have some options. You can call the university that you're holding that place with and ask them to release you into clearing, or you can actually decline your place yourself to be able to then add another choice through clearing. So if you do have an advanced register in clearing, then my advice would be just to check that you are meeting that requirements now that you've got your results on Thursday, and then obviously go through the process of making yourself available through clearing.
Thank you very much. And Kiana, for when you had your experience, what was the differences in support and resources that you received through your own experience once you were a student?
Yeah, sure. So I came through clearing, and then a lot of people that I met in September on my course had just kind of come through the traditional route. The only difference that we noticed at the time was when they'd been on those offer holder days at the start of the year, they had been put into group chats and stuff and gotten to know each other. That wasn't available to me at the time, so I literally rocked off on my first day and was like, hi. What we have now is the platform UniBuddy. You can go on there, you can join groups for your course, your school. So for me, it's School of Life Sciences. You can join the ones for your accommodation. You can join group chats for people with similar hobbies to you that will probably be going into the same societies as you. There's a million different ways to meet people, and even if it just helps you meet somebody who you can walk to class with on the first day, then it's done its job at the end of the day.
Thank you so much. And what about other general support about the university throughout your time?
Yeah, sure. So I didn't really see a difference. I mean, what was good in clearing is you can ask 1,000,001 questions on the phone. They won't mind. That is what they're there to do. And then when I came to look around, for example, you guys can come to these events in the next coming days, but I came on just like a private tour. I went to student support and chatted to them. They'll be open on these mini open days as well. You'll be able to talk to student support, the SU, the library, any questions that you have, we'll be able to get you an answer for it. So come ready with your questions and we'll be able to support you.
I know that once I got accepted on the phone through clearing, one of my senior lecturers actually phoned me about an hour later.
Yes,
was just asking me how I was and answering any questions I had about the course. I think it took me a bit surprised, but I didn't actually expect to be called. And he gave me an email. So then afterwards, once I thought, I actually did have questions, I just wasn't expecting that phone call. I could email him and ask all the questions then. So I think it's definitely good. Maybe bring a notebook or something with questions that you might have down and things like that can definitely be a big help. Yes. So there's lots of people always about on the open days to help out. If somebody was having issues and they've sent an email, who would be best to contact about changing their course?
Yeah, okay, so I think there's one for me. So
yes, it is,
I'm not quite sure what's happened there. We will we kind of can't do anything until after Thursday with that. So once Thursday gets here, if you want to make contact with us again, we can look to change your course for you as long as you meet the entry criteria for the course that you're changing to. So yeah, I'm sorry that we haven't responded, but please get in touch again and do a follow-up on that, and we can make that change for you so long as you meet the entry requirements for the course.
Amazing. Thank you so much. So I'm just going to I can't see any more questions right now. So is there anything extra that you, Kiana, want to share about your university experience and coming through and things?
I mean, what you can do is chat to one of us current students on UniBuddy as well, if you want to. For example, if you go onto the zoology page on the University of Lincoln website and you specifically want to ask questions about zoology, I will pop up. You can send me a message, but you can ask us questions about anything. Like, coming to uni can... Some people are so excited, some people are so nervous, like it can be so daunting. There's such a mix of people. And there's always somebody who stood in your shoes before you as well. So if we can do anything to share our experience and make it even more exciting or a little bit less scary for you, then absolutely get in touch and we'll see what we can do for you.
Absolutely. I think moving to uni is absolutely scary at first, moving away from home, things like that. But it's one of those, there is so much support available at the university to help people through different things. And I feel like it's one of those times that you can walk up to someone random and go, hi, I'm Anna. And you get to meet a lot of people through different things that are hosted by the university. And then Philippa, if somebody was looking to come through clearing, would they still be able to apply for student finance and things like that? How would that thing as well?
Yeah, absolutely. So there's still plenty of time to apply for student finance. So there's information on our website on how to do that. So if you wanted to visit University of Lincoln website and hit student finance, then you should be able to find details on how to do that in there. Like I said, there's still plenty of time to do that. If you do need any help or advice with that, please get in touch with us and we can point you in the right direction. But yeah, still plenty of time to apply for finance.
Yes, I know that student finance can definitely be a stressful thing to sort out, and it was something that I was a little bit worried about. If somebody's trying to complete their enrolment registration on the portal once they've already received an offer, how would they do that as well, please?
So once an applicant's been accepted here, we send them enrolment information. There'll be lots of information in the enrolment email that you receive, so please make sure that you read everything once you've got that. And then you'll receive a login to be able to start completing the enrolment steps. So that will be to upload a photograph of yourself for your student ID card. It will be to update any personal details that you have. And it will also give you access to your university One Uni account, which is the system that we use to manage our student record system. So students also have access to that to be able to see their details and personal details in there as well. So you'll get lots of information about that. And also you'll get information about Welcome Week and Welcome Week timetables. And there's lots going on in Welcome Week. I'm sure you can both confirm what some of the things that happen in Welcome Week, all very exciting things for new students to get together and get to know each other. Lots of events going on as well across that week. So like I said, there's lots of information on our website about Welcome Week and what happens during that week. So please take a look at that when you get your enrolment information.
Amazing. Thank you so much. I know that during the most recent Welcome Week, they did a fun fair, which was quite fun as well. Even as a third year, you're able to attend all these things a lot of the time. So it's quite fun to be able to see all the things that go on. Is there any more questions? I'll double check. Oh, one more question. If the results are less than expected, is it possible to change the course and things like that? So what would somebody do if their grades didn't quite meet what they were hoping for?
So we might make you an alternative offer to a different course. So again, when you open up your UCAS hub on Thursday, it might be that we've made you an alternative offer to a different course. It might be that we've also accepted you onto the course that you applied to. So I think, Anna, you said earlier that you didn't quite get the results that you hoped for, but you still managed to get your place through clearing. So, you know, there is still options for you. If you think that you haven't quite met the requirements, your place might still be accepted. So just keep your fingers crossed, and hopefully you'll be really happy on Thursday morning when you open up your UCAS and you'll see that your place has been confirmed.
Amazing. Thank you so much, both of you, for all of your things, and thank you for the audience, all your questions as well. I wish you all the best of luck with your results day as well coming up. It's worth noting that most of our undergraduate courses are still open for clearing. So regardless of what grades you want, or regardless of what you might want to do, there are lots of options available for you to go through clearing on with us. Our phone lines will open at 8 o'clock on Thursday morning, so you're more than welcome to give us a call on the number below. We're open for quite a long time, especially on Thursday. So there's lots of people that can take your calls and hopefully give you an offer to come and study with us. And other than that, I could just wish you the best of luck with your results day, and hopefully we might see you about campus. Perfect. Thank you so much.
Good luck, everybody.
Thanks. Good luck, guys.